How many balloons can a single pen pop? Which of the three brothers will claim the final victory? Jack flicked his hand, and 6 balloons burst instantly. He was so excited he almost jumped into the air. Victory seemed within reach. John drew a soccer ball and felt nervous, but without hesitation, he kicked it hard. To his surprise, it popped 2 balloons, far better than expected. George drew a dinosaur toy, which didn't seem very promising, but an idea struck him and he decided to give it a try. With one throw, 2 balloons were popped. George ended up tying with John. Round 2 was even more intense. Jack drew a lawnmower. Without hesitation, he hurled it and popped 3 balloons, and during its final slide, it popped 1 more. John, on the other hand, drew a hammer. Full of confidence, he threw it with force. 5 balloons burst instantly. The atmosphere at the venue grew tense. George drew a rake. With a calm throw, 4 balloons vanished. He was pleasantly surprised by his own result. Meanwhile, Jack's lead began to waver. As round 3 began, Jack drew a banana. Everyone thought he was finished, but then a miracle happened. He actually popped 1 balloon. John drew a pair of scissors and was thrilled. With one throw, 2 balloons exploded. More importantly, he earned a double score chance, instantly tying with Jack. George drew a boot. No one had high expectations, but George remained confident. He hurled it hard and popped 1 balloon. The final round, the decisive battle, Jack drew a small knife. With a flick of his hand, 6 balloons burst at once. John, however, drew a fishing rod. With a light swing, 8 balloons vanished instantly. The crowd went wild. John's performance was simply jaw-dropping. At this point, George had no way out. In this round, he drew a screw. With a sudden throw, after a series of popping sounds, he had popped 10 balloons. George pulled off an incredible comeback, stunning the entire crowd. He overturned the game and climbed to the top as the champion. Jack and John's expressions completely changed. Who could have imagined that the final winner would turn out to be George?